We've all heard relationship goal stories. However, this is a
not goals story. Do I need to just go into it then? Just start it up? Well, first things first, we're gonna have to take you back to junior year of high school. I was 16 years old, a spry young gentleman, and I had this friend, this girlfriend, she wasn't my girlfriend, but she was a girl and she was my friend. And we hung out all the time, okay? So we're good friends. But there was one day when we were at school, okay? And usually there were three of us that would hang out. Me and my buddy D and this girl, okay? So we're in the hallway, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, you want to come over and hang out after school?" And I was like, "Of course I do," because we do this type of thing all the time. And she didn't even acknowledge the other friend that always hangs out with us. So I thought, that's suspicious. But anyway, so it comes time. I'm done with track practice after school, and I head on over to her place. It's not a very far drive. I'm noticing that the house looks pretty dark, okay? There's no other cars in the driveway, and I'm thinking to myself, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I step in the house, and it's just her, okay? Me and this girl, and this is the first time this has ever happened, okay? I'm just a young little boy. 16 years old, I'm a young little boy. So I'm in the house, and it's very clear what her intentions are at this point. But me, being the pure child that I am, or that I wasn't about to fall into this trap, okay? So I'm already scheming. So I casually, after a little while of hanging out, I casually bring up, oh, maybe we should invite some other people to hang out with us, maybe get some other people in here. And she's like, okay, cool, yeah, that's a good idea. So she throws out this name of very, very attractive man that we know, and his name is Michael. So we call Michael, and we give him the plan. We're like, come on over, we'll all hang out, it'll be a good time. So Michael's like, all right, bet. Michael gets in the car, drives all the way to her house. Somewhere along the line in there, she ended up, I don't know, she put my finger in her mouth. Things are getting a little weird, I'm not sure. Michael shows up to save the day. We're hanging out a little bit, I think we threw on a little bit of Netflix, and this is the part that was a little weird. We bring up Netflix, and you know how it's got all of your, recent watches or, continue watching. Most people, they got The Office, maybe a little bit of Orange is the New Black, whatever. This one was completely full of foreign, kind of sex type of movies, so this girl is pretty wild, okay? And we've established this. And we're sitting there, and she's kind of sitting in the middle, kind of getting all kind of handsy with both of us. But I don't know if you know Michael and if you know me, but we're not about that life, okay? So we're just hanging out. We're just here to hang out. That's why I called him over, to save the day. And we're seeing she's starting to look a little disappointed. So we're like, hey, maybe we'll throw another monkey wrench into the mix here. Let's call up our friend D, okay? So D comes over, right? We're having a great time. We decide, let's throw in a video game, okay? Let's just have a good time. Let's just kick back and hang out. We throw in a game in the Wii, and we're sitting back, and we grab the controllers, and there's one for me, and there's one for Michael, and there's one for D. And that's it. There's just the three controllers. Girl, she's got nothing. She's got nothing to do. And we're like, we're sorry. There's only three controllers. You're gonna have to sit this round out. So she's a little upset. She goes downstairs. Long story short, we ended up spending probably 2-3 hours just playing Wii by ourselves while she was downstairs or whatever, hanging out by herself, and then we all just kind of left. So what started out as what seemed to be cooking up to be a threesome or something weird like that ended up just kind of being three bros hanging out playing video games, and I don't see anything wrong with that. That sounds like bro goals to me, actually. Do you think I missed anything?
It's good.
So, loves, if a three-way with your bro is just a little too gay, then invite another bro and instead play video games. Signing off.